Live, and I am coming to you from a brand new streaming program for me, so bear with me while I find my way around all of this. I did a bit of a test on the weekend, but we'll see how we go properly, right? Good morning. It is Monday, the 2nd of December. My name is Alisa Tilsner. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I normally go live on a Thursday morning, but at the moment we are doing a 12 Days of Christmas series, and we are on day 6. So good morning, Deborah. How are you? So we are going to play with the winterly treetops today, but I'm not sure that I'm going to use the stamp. I have cut out an image from the designer series paper. So let's get the camera switched around. Good morning. Awesome. Comments are starting to work. So let me just flick my, whoops, one of my cameras just disappeared. I don't know why that happened. Right, let's switch you back on. It just disappeared on me. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Okay, if it does, I know how to fix it. I just did it then, so that's good. Okay, let's have a look at the stamp set. So Winterly Treetops is this one here. So, and I'm assuming that audio's okay and everything's great. So if you want to just let me know that you can hear me, that would be fantastic. Hey, Carrie, how you going? So Winterly Treetops, and of course there is a die set that goes with it. I haven't pulled it out because I didn't think I would use it. And then I am probably going to use the Peaceful Season again because I've used it a couple of times last week. I just love that one. So I'll probably be using that one again, although I should try a different sentiment, right? And then I am going to be using the designer series paper, which is called Nests of Winter. And I don't know that I've got too many full pieces left, but this is really pretty. Birds that you can cut out, beautiful stripes, more birds that you can cut out. We've got some pine cones, some little hollyberry things, and more. Oh, I've still got a lot of this pack to get through, don't I? Hello, Kiwi from Texas, not Kiwi from New Zealand. I'm going to pop that on the floor just to get it out of my way. Okay, so like I said, I have already cut out one of my images. This one is one of my favorite images out of the whole lot. I think there's only one other one left on my sheet of papers of this one. I just love the color tones, especially in this bird here. So I'm going to be using him. I'm going to use a white card base. And then I've got little strips of colour to go along with it. And I've got some garden green designer series paper from the pack as well. As much as it pains me to cut into all those birds, I'm going to do it. All right, let's work from the bottom up. Hello, Jeanette. Hello. Audio is fantastic. Awesome. Yay. I like it when things go to plan, because at the moment my other plan is set for renewal on the 4th. So I thought if I can come and test this one, then I'll know whether to go ahead. And I should play with this one more actually, because I'm actually using the free version. And if the free version is enough, then wouldn't that be enough? I know that's good budgeting, right? I was going to say that's probably cheap, but it's good budgeting. I've got the Restream logo up there in the top corner, but is that really an issue? I don't know. I have to think about it. I have to explore it a little bit more. Okay, so just rubbing that edge. I did score it first with the paper trimmer, and then give it a nice press down with the bone folder. I will have a layer of and that's pretty heavy, but I think we'll be okay still. We've got a fairly big image there. Okay, so I have some cherry cobbler to match with my colors and some garden green to obviously match with that. So we're going to pop a piece in the background. Oh, you know what? Oh no, maybe I'll do this one. Okay, talking to myself already. It happens. All right, let's see what we can get going on here. So I will put, because I'm not, because I'm doing lives every day and I'm not actually putting all of them in tutorials, what I will do is in the descriptions when I'm finished, I'll come back and add any measurements if you wish to recreate them yourself. So I'll put the measurements in the descriptions of both YouTube and Facebook. So did I have comments? Is anyone watching from Facebook? I'm not sure. I think all the comments so far are coming from YouTube. So if anyone happens to be on Facebook, give us a shout out. So I'm going to put that down. Let's keep you on top so we can sort of work around and see how we're going. Now, if you do wish to be on my newsletter list, I've got alisatilsner.com showing on the screen at the moment, and you can sign up to that. Go over there and sign up to my newsletter, and then each week you will actually get a free tutorial, usually the ones that we make on a Thursday morning. And they're all written out, both centimetres and inches, so that we can fit in, our cards fit in all of the, how's that looking? So our cards can fit in all of our envelopes because they are different in all the markets. Okay, so we're probably going to go for a pretty basic layout today. And then I also want a strip of green, which will be just a little bit longer, but I want it to be a bit thinner. And we'll pop that there, I think. And then, so pretty simple layout this morning. We're all about quick cards sometimes as well, but what I'm going to do is give these a bit of an angle. So I'm just going to, I need my other trimmer. Oops, can't pick it up. So I hope you all had a lovely weekend. I woke up yesterday morning, went to check my emails, only to discover that my emails aren't working. So I rang the help desk, and I have never encountered someone so rude, considering it was working perfectly the day before. And he told me that he went through the process of resetting my password, which I had already done several times. And then he told me I needed to find someone who was more tech savvy than me to do it for me. So at the moment I have no email. I am, as soon as this is finished, I'm calling them up again and I'm going, hello, you need to help me. Okay, I am going to, or you know what, I never get loud on the telephone. I got angry with this guy. He wouldn't even put me through to somebody else. He was telling me it was my fault that I was typing the password in incorrectly, and so, but didn't worry, you know, didn't bother to say, let's look into it further. It's just, nope, that's your fault. I've told you how to fix it. Okay, what am I looking for? This is going to be big across the bottom. That's going to be nice. Nice. So I hope you all had a better weekend than me. It got me a little bit upset. But then I have also got news. I have put all of my colouring classes on sale for today only. So if you head on over to alisatilsner.com, and then I think it's under tutorials or something, I can pop the link in, or you can message me, don't email me, but I do have the links on my Facebook page as well. But I have got 50% off of all my colouring tutorials at the moment for today only, for Cyber Monday. Central, yep, I think so. Okay, let's get that nicely inked up, because this always comes up beautifully for me. And I'm thinking that I'm going to emboss that white panel there with the birch folder. So let me know if you think that's a good idea, or whether I should leave it plain. Is too much texture a bad thing? That stripy paper is pretty busy, but that's why I like to get all of these panels, all of these. Actually, you know what? I probably don't need to do that because I'm going to die cut it. I like to get all these bits and pieces done first, so that I can then go, oh, do I need to do a little bit extra? Okay, Mary, where's my Mary? These, I think I'm going to be using up all. I'll have to give them a good clean at the end of Christmas, I think. I've used the Merry and the Christmas so much, I think they're losing a little bit of stick. Merry. Scoop. And, you know what? When you emboss something like this, because I've just had a thought spring into my brain that I should have thought about earlier, give yourself a little bit of room on the sides, because what I've just thought is that I should angle those to match the angles on this panel here. Emboss the white panel, says Deborah. So Cindy is on Facebook. Good, I'm glad that I've got comments on Facebook coming through too. Okay, let's get these guys heat embossed. So I think, let me try, oh no, I'm not going to try, I'm not going to touch anything. Maybe I'll come back at the end and try. I had a little play on the weekend, and if I start switching around with cameras and stuff, I might end up losing audio altogether. So I'm not going to, remind me at the end, I'll come back and see if I can share a graphic of the colouring classes that I have. Only got 7 of them, but I did get a stamp set turn up that possibly would be a good candidate for another colouring class, perhaps in the new year. December's getting pretty busy. You know what? I'm going to grab my tweezers, I think. You can actually die cut the word Christmas in small fine if you want. I just find it easier for me to white emboss it and then die cut it, because I always lose the eye and it's quite fiddly. But if you were smart, then you could always remember to use your adhesive sheets. That would be a smart idea. Pistol seasons, that's what I'm after. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yes, I always forget to say, if you enjoy the videos, don't forget to like and subscribe, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. It does actually help, so I shouldn't be so flippant about it, but I always forget to say that type of stuff. All right, let's give you a little bit of a bend, because you're going to be warped a little bit from the heat, and we'll line you up very gently. Don't move, please don't move. Beautiful. Oh, and that top plate's cracked and it's getting a little bit wider, and I wonder if it'll last as long as my previous plate. All right, we go Christmas. We'll pop you down the bottom area, and then we'll trim that Merry. There's that, whoops. So the dies that go with that Christmas sentiment set are really pretty as well. We've got banners. So you can actually die cut if you wanted different colors, if you wanted, you know, green on red or something like that, or pink on, oh, I don't know, pink on what? Pink on orange? If you didn't see my pink and orange card last week, I'll show it to you shortly. All right, what am I doing now? I don't need these. Pop them away. Okay, and Merry. And at least the little picture on picture in this one is so much smaller. Like the other program is quite, the picture in picture didn't, like, it took up a lot of room. And so this way at least you can still see the screen. And I don't know whether the screen is slightly closer to the, like whether the screen view is a little bit tighter. I'm not sure. All right, Merry. Okay, let's try and cut these ends on a bit of an angle so that they match that angle that's on my card. And the first angle that I cut, if you've got little grid lines, I don't know that it works so well on the big trimmer, just because the place, the lines are so far away from each other. But what I do is I just cut the angle. It doesn't matter what angle I cut. And then when I can turn it around, and then I can line that edge up with one of the lines on the trimmers, and it and then your two angles will match. You won't have them off. So Merry and Christmas. Okay, and I am embossing that panel there. So I've got the big embossing folder. So let me get these out of the way so I don't step on them. So I can grab these. All right. It is huge big piece. So if you're scrapbooking or anything and you want big panels of embossed card, you can. Okay, oh, now up and down. Oh, which bit? So now because I've got such a small piece, I can sort of move this around and I can get either the knots in the wood, or I can have, maybe I'll put it down a little bit so I've got a little bit of the knot. So you might look at it and go, oh, what is that? I'll bring it down so I don't know. Hey, Jeanette. Jeanette says she's late to the party. Oh, it is. Well, yesterday was a beautiful day. Today is going to be, I think it's 30 here, but yesterday was a really pretty day. But we were out working in the yard, so it got a little bit uncomfortable. Doing, well, I feel bad when I say I was helping, because most of the time I just stand around waiting to be given instructions on, go grab this or go grab that. But my husband was getting ready to do a little footing for a bit of a retaining wall. So we were digging and cementing. Getting rid of previous cementing stuff, breaking up. Well, he was breaking it all up. All right, so I did get the little knot after all of that. And, all right, and because my birds, well, I know one's facing this way and one's facing that way, but directionally they're mostly going this way rather than having it over this side. That's why I have everything over this side and pointing that way, because the branch and everything sort of leans towards that way. And they're both actually facing that way. It's just his head's turned the other way. So that's why I have everything going heavier on this side and then facing that way. I don't know, does that make sense? All right, let's get this all stuck together. But always try it out, because sometimes, if you're following a sketch challenge, which I am actually loosely following a sketch. Actually, loosely? Oh, I think I'm fair. I saw it last night on Pinterest and I thought, yep, I think I can memorize that. So I am actually following a little bit of a sketch that's in my head from that. But theirs was all on the other side. So if you are following a sketch, you don't have to stick to it. You can shift things. If it looks better on the other side of the card, shift it to the other side. Okay. Let's get these done. And I'm hoping that the lines on the Designer Series paper are relatively straight, because I'm following them. And the debossed side of this embossing folder also looks really good. All right, we'll pop you there. We'll pop you up a little bit more towards the top rather than the bottom. Okay, we've got our strip, which will pop just on the inside edge of the cherry cobbler. Okay, and then we can pop these guys up with dimensionals. Look, we're nearly finished. quick card today. That's why crafting with paper, like using images from designer series paper and stuff like that, just makes such a quick card. And do I need one? I probably need one there. I think that's enough. Probably a little overkill. Oops. So has anyone scored some specials over the weekend? I know there's well, I guess that's one good thing about not having my email working at the moment, right? I'm not bombarded with more sales. Right, his tail is going to hang off the edge. I'm sort of okay with that. I'm just going to bring him over a little bit more though, because I don't want it to get crushed in the envelope. A little bit, you know, envelopes do give you a little bit of a give, but I should have looked at that beforehand. We're going to put Christmas down here and we'll put Merry just in there. So all these things to think about. It's like, oops, I should have moved it over just ever so slightly, but it is what it is. Can't change, well, I could try and change it now, but I'm not going to. I could get out the old dental floss and have a go, but I'm not. There we go. And I should have, yeah, I'm good. I didn't put a dimensional where that was going to muck into that one. So we'll pop that up just a little bit. You can bring it right down if you want. I like to sort of cluster things all together. Whoops, and now my Christmas is going to hang over just ever so slightly off of that edge. Oh dear, not having a very good composition day today. It's okay. Maybe it can be one of those cards that you hand deliver, or a big gift tag that you stick on the box or slip under the ribbon or something like that. Okay, so now there are embellishments that did go with this this bundle, and they are probably not in this pack. Oop, not in that one. They are these ones here. So we've got green, and I think that's pecan pie and vanilla. So we'll pop a few green ones on here, I think. And we might even just oh, and we've got another color. He's hiding. All right. Vanilla, I think it was. So let's just pop a few of these guys around. Put them in the white section so you can actually see them. Sometimes they get swallowed up. I don't know. Maybe up here. I don't know. Sometimes they just want to go where they want to go, and other times it's a fight. Okay, so one little last thing. Let's get some Wink of Stella. We'll put some on the berries here. I know that I am running out of Wink of Stella. I think I've got a couple of half-empty ones there. But, and then maybe we'll put some, maybe we'll just go for it and cover the whole birds. It's because I'm running out, it's only a very, very light glitter by now anyway. I'll come back and do a couple of coats. Don't forget his tail. It's just a really light shimmer. Probably only catch the light on someone's mantle if it's in the evening and they've got the lights on, or if it's got direct sunshine on it. Probably, that's it. Okay. So there we go. There is our card for today. I'm going to pop these away so that I can scooch my chair back where they need to go. Oh, there we go. So yes, there is our day 6 Christmas card. I'm going to have to start getting organized. I had my first Christmas card turned up. I'm like, oh, I haven't opened it yet. I'm sort of wanted to wait a little bit. Okay, so that was day 2. Day 1, I did the Christmas ornaments from one of the kits, but that was day 2. We've got a lovely pink truck from the Trucking Along. I don't think it's available in the US anymore, but it's definitely available in Australia. Some reindeer fun. That was a fun live, that one. A little bit festive. And we used the paper with all the pre-punched out elements. This one is using the Reindeer Fun again, and we've used the Peaceful Seasons for the last 2 cards, and then one today. So a huge variety of different cards. All the replays are on both YouTube on my channel, and they are also on Facebook. If you don't do YouTube, they are on Facebook, and you can go to the videos tab and you'll be able to see all of them as well. So I'm getting another nice little collection. I need to gather all my cards and start writing in them, start getting my addresses and stuff. So thank you very much. I am going to see if I can do that. How's that? Screen in screen. I managed to do it with this program. I don't mind it. I think I'll maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so but I will go back now. I'll photograph this, I'll change the thumbnail, and I will pop in the description any of the measurements that you need to be creating this card here. So if you want to recreate it yourself. Tomorrow in Stampin' Up World is the retiring list is coming out. And it is actually going to be a little bit different this time to what we normally have. So the clearance rack is going away, and the retiring section is coming in, and that will be updated every 2 months with stuff that's retiring. So depending on stock levels, there will be discounts on some will disappear really quickly, others may hang around for a little bit longer. So it is definitely something to be keeping an eye on that's going forward. So it'll be very interesting to see how that all works, but that's as much as I know at the moment. But if you're in Australia, that list will be out, that section will be up and going tomorrow. For everyone else, it's the 3rd. I should just say dates, shouldn't I, because then it covers everything. It's the 3rd of December that actually goes live and takes place. So fun times. Excellent. Thank you, Alison. Okay, so I will see you back same time tomorrow. Wednesday, I have to push the time back a little bit, and Friday will be a different time as well, but any other time will be 9:30, but I'll set up the lives, and the reminders should have the correct time on them for you. So just keep an eye on them. Okay, thanks very much for joining me, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.